कैप्टन मैन है, कैप्टन मैन नेक्स्ट मैच से लेके आना। रेडी भैया? खिचड़ी पे रखिएगा।
उसमें से भी निकल रहा तो दोनों तरफ रखा
Welcome to the Subroto Cup encounter, the under-17 category of the Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. The 63rd edition is live here from KIIT Institute in Delhi, and Cbse looking to get that early breakthrough. It's a good pass, a good cross. He goes for goal, but the defense will take care of it. The header follow-up and a header to save. The goalkeeper was nowhere in the frame, and the defender took on the duties to keep his team afloat and also to keep his team from going down 1-0. Cbse looking to score early on. Air Force put to the defense, and now they have to defend this corner as well. This is the Subroto Cup match. We have the Central Board for Secondary Education, team that came out of Cbse, that qualified here, that is taking on the Air Force School. Here comes the corner. The shot comes in, the header looking for the far post, but it was a simple clearance rather, but not the best of clearances. Once again a shot, once again a header. This time the keeper will get a piece of it and hold on to it. very good sequence of football, one can say, in terms of the attacking fray. And I think the Subroto Cup, given how the 63rd edition has been, all matches across all categories. We had two prior to this. One was, of course, the under-17 girls, which took place here in Delhi itself. And not to forget, the one which wrapped up last week in Bengaluru, that was the under-15 boys category. So a lot of interesting matches so far, and I think we can expect it to be a lot more interesting here in the under-17 category. This is the opening day. Both the teams looking to start on a good note. A goal would be ideal. Keeper put to test once again. And it's out for a corner. Keeper a little jittery, one would say, for Air Force School. Of course, the nervousness will kick in, given the fact that it's a good tournament. Oh, it's a good cross inside through the corner. And Air Force need to quickly clear it.
हाँ दोनों चार उन्हीं के पास में सर
Good play onto the right side. The Cbse team looking very good on the attack. Not the best of finishes. Way over the post. He tried to pick it off the volley, but couldn't keep it low to hit the target. Welcome to all our viewers watching this game live on Sportscast India. You know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sportscast India channel, and feel free to let us know in the chat box as to which team you're supporting here. Of course, a lot of you will be supporting your friends who are playing this game, your family members. The Cbse here look to open and get that first goal of their campaign off the left foot. Not the best of shots again. They've reached the final third, but they just haven't gotten the right finishes to take the lead. This was a chance earlier on. The defense of Air Force School, not the best of it. We've seen them just go easy whenever they put in on the defensive side. It's going to be important for them to address that issue before Cbse continue with those attacks time and again, which will eventually lead to a goal. He plays it onto the left, a good pass again, but not the best of dribbling to control the ball by the left winger. It's played inside. The keeper coming off his lines, getting a little too tricky before holding on to it. Takes a deflection, might be dangerous, but it's out again for yet another corner kick. Well, the referee's pointed to the spot. Looks like it's a goal kick. Good ball down to the final third on that right side. He gives that additional cross. The first shot on target, but it doesn't meet the target. All in all, it hit the crossbar, and it's back in play right now. Cbse get closer every time, but is that enough? One can ask. It's just 9 minutes into the game. The attacks continue from the Cbse side. Again, possession changes. Beautiful through ball to find his teammate on the left. This time, they're attacking on both sides. The ball is still inside, says the referee. And again, not the ideal selection of a shot. Very alert on the defensive side. The Air Force School, they have to be, especially how CBSE have come into this match with a very good intent. The first 10 minutes, it's all CBSE who've attacked efficiently. And I'm sure, given the circumstances, the way they've been attacking, it's not too long before they scored the first. Oh, what a shot! Beautiful shot from distance off his left foot. The keeper barely got a glimpse of it as the ball sailed through him to find the back of the net. The first goal coming in for this match, and not for just this match. It's CBSE opening their campaign for this edition of the Subroto Cup. And a beautiful shot, a very good shot. We saw him go for a long goal in a couple of instances prior to this. Did not hit the target, but this time he was perfect. And that's why 11 minutes into the game, CBSE have a 1-0 lead. Once again, from distance, keeper put to work, couldn't hold on to it. It's back in play. CBSE want to quickly score one more because they know that conceding a goal is already put Air Force School on a lot more pressure. It's a good run from the right. He goes for goal. Beautiful finish. And 2 goals in about 2 minutes for CBSE. And they've established their intent, and they fulfilled their intent as well. That early lead has been doubled very quickly. Right after conceding the first, Air Force School concede one more. Good rotation of the ball once again from all the players. Be interesting to see how Air Force School go on about the game. Will they just sit back and allow to be dominated, or will they counter in a way or the other? Good ball, looking to find his teammate on the right there, but safe in the hands of the goalkeeper. Rain was the second goal scorer. I think for Air Force School, scoring a goal will give them the confidence, because given the entire course of this game so far, it's seemed as if they've struggled to hold on to their performance itself. They've not been able to open up and play football the way they would want to. A lot of you supporting your teams here in the chat box. Do let me know as to which your favorite player is. I see Sahil supporting Abhiraj, Shubham Singh supporting AFS. I hope he's supporting AFS with that comment. Nabeen with support for AFS, Anuj Kumar supporting AFS, Verona supporting CBSE, Banu Pratap Singh supporting the Air Force School, Nabin Yadav supporting AF School again. So it's good to see all of you just supporting each of these teams. Do let me know as to who your favorite player is. And there we go, the third goal for the Central Board of Secondary Education. Plenty of time remain as well here in the first half. To all our viewers, feel free to ask a question to the commentator using the hashtag #AskYourCommentator. It's a trend all of us here at Sportscast take pride on, wherein we get to interact directly with the viewers of the game, be it any match. And that's usually the ideal way to go in a match like this, where it seems to be one-sided. Although I can be proven wrong, we can't write a team off so early. But it's in front of all your eyes. You can see them being put to the test time and again. Tame is the third goal scorer. See support for Aditya Yadav. There we go. It's good to see all of you supporting your family members, your friends perhaps, classmates perhaps. See support for Alok. There we go. Always wishing the players luck. It's very important that they get the support. We've seen across the previous two editions how so many people come out and support their favorite teams here at the Subroto Cup. Support for Kunal, Shivam Kalu. Did you mean Kalu or Kalu, my friend? I hope that's one of a nickname you're giving to him. I mean, I hope it's not a nickname. And there we go, he's through. This time the keeper gets the save. And the fourth goal will have to wait for Cbse. Support for Adi. Support for Alok as well again. Ashish Tiwari. I don't think most of you supporting the team here are classmates of theirs. Because if you're classmates, you should be in school now, if I'm not wrong. Most of the schools do have class all the way up until 3-4. I may be wrong. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Grounded to the far post. And the fourth goal comes in for Cbse within the 20-minute mark. Come on, Ashish, let's encourage him. He may not have his day today. He's of course conceded 4 goals already. Alright, my friend Shikhar has confirmed with me that school is over. Alright, that's great to see all of you here supporting your classmates. Of course, they get to miss class. I think any athlete, that's the best thing we take pride in. When I remember the days through college and school where we missed a lot of classes because of sports. Moran has missed class, but he's got his name on the score sheet in this edition of the Subroto Cup. Ved Prakash. Support for him as well from the Drinks Break podcast. Interesting name, my friend, for your podcast. Do wish you well. Remember interacting with the winning coach when Meghalaya won the under 15 boys category in Bengaluru, and he did mention about how much support his team received from the school in many lines, from the faculty, even the friends, students, and Yeah, they're expecting a massive welcome in school when they head back with the trophy. A good chance here. The first one for Air Force School, but offside, says the referee. The shot also didn't hit the target. Oh, there we go. Sahil is put it out the right way. He said we're not only classmates, we're brothers. Perfect, my friend. That's I say my friend for everything. Although I'm not realistically a friend, but yes, you can always remember me as Ryan James, the commentator, who is your indirect friend. But good stuff there by your team. They're having a very good performance to start off their campaign here at the Subroto Cup. And it is important. We've seen the best of teams that make it to the semis and finals. They're the teams that are very aggressive throughout. They need to make it strong out of the group. So since you guys are, one of the best bunch of people I've interacted with on the chat box, I'm going to ask you guys, let me know a prediction as to the full time. What do you think the score is going to be? As of now, it's 4-0. You can shoot your predictions, and once we're about to reach the end of the game, we'll remember and see who got it right. It's 4-0. So go wild with your predictions. Anything's possible in a game. Indeed, Shikhar, the ball rotation from the Cbse side has evidently made the difference. The advanced passes, especially the through balls, it's all been very well done and shows the efforts they've put in. Of course, all the teams here at the Subroto Cup have had to go through a lot of matches. They've won their irrespective zonals and then they are here. Naveen Yadav, that's great to see, my friend. Really glad that you're watching this game and supporting your brother who's playing the game, Aditya Yadav, for Air Force School. A shot again, this time not hitting the target. It's gone wide. Ved is checked into the game for Alok. I did see both the names on the chat box. 90-minute shot has a prediction, 10-1. Will be very interesting. I think the 10 is more likely than the 1. Although I won't take anything away from AFS. It's all in all possible. Corner kick comes in. The shot, a header is over the post. Indeed, Sagar, they're going to have to back up with each other and work as a team. That is true. I mean, given the history of football, we've seen comebacks from being down 4-0. The question is, will that happen here? Once again, possession changed up quickly. Cbse is through. He goes for goal. This time straight to the keeper's hands. Flag stays down. He goes for goal. It's over the top. Searching for that fifth goal. They scored 4 within 20 after that. They haven't really been able to find the back of the net again. Indeed, Sagar, an extraordinary game. Yeah, if they have to come back from this position, they're gonna have to put out their best performance, and the best they've got. But as it was pointed out earlier, the ball control and the quick passing, that's the key strength of Cbse. Again, good run from the right, but he went for goal. I think this is where you want to see players practice those minus passes, those crosses to find good shots. Of course, they will face harder teams later on. Interesting comment there from Shikhar in the chat box. He says Cbse are playing like prime Barcelona. I think the tiki-taka team you're referring to. Flag goes up as the player gets caught offside. But yeah, I mean, given their performance, the way they've been passing, it's a good reference to give them. And as a United fan, I want to say Air Force School is playing like United, but it is interesting, more or less, the Subroto Cup. We see this happen in matches. As for Air Force School, we can just hope that they regroup after this game and focus on their following matches in their group. Drinks Break Podcast says Ved Prakash and Satyam are gonna cook the Cbse side after the first half. I mean, if that happens, trust me, as a commentator, I'm gonna lose my mind. I love the matches where the intensity kicks in. And yeah, a comeback game, especially in football. You know, you pray for days like that in the commentary box. Offside again. "30 minutes into the game, we have 5 more minutes of football left to play here in the first half. Anything's possible in football, but AFS haven't been able to get on that attacking front. That's been the problem for them. The pressing defense from Cbse also allows the possession to quickly change. Oh, the Drinks Break podcast. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Vaibhav Tiwari, Tanmay Singh says GKP. He saw prediction of 10-1 for which we're going to have to see a few more goals here. Good chance again. The run is coming. He's played it toward the left, but not the ideal pass. Karthik Srivatsava, supporter of AFS, has joined us. Hello, my friend. Long ball, but it goes wide again. This time for AFS. Looking to chip it over the goalkeeper there, but he's a tall lad. He's definitely going to hold on to that. Good chance here again for CBSE. The through ball has been played. The run comes in from the right. He goes for goal and finds it as well. Goal number 5 for CBSE, who put up a 5-star performance. CR7 Dheeraj. Check the Instagram page of Subroto Cup as well as Sportscast India to get details about the match timings. Anshdeep Singh, your prediction is not applicable right now, given the fact that CBSE have found the goal for the 5th time. Perhaps we could see AFS score in the second later. Just a minute remain here in the first half. The scoreline says the story. Big lead for CBSE. Rain scoring once again. Air Force look to engage themselves on the attack again, but get caught offside. Gonna need a good strike directly to beat the keeper in that situation. Maybe CBSE can get the 6th goal before going into the halftime break. Don't think much of time will be added on to this game. Referee checks his watch. Maybe a minute, max two. CR7, my friend, you can check the Instagram page. If not, if there's a clash in time, just go to the Sportscast India YouTube channel. Ensure you click on subscribe and help yourself through, and you will see a column which mentions live. So if you click on that, you can see the games that's currently live as well as the upcoming matches which is live, which will be streamed live. So that will help you get a direction as to when the match is going to be streamed live and exclusive here on Sportscast India. Once again, good ball on the left. He's gotten that shot. Beautiful finish. It looks like the flag's gone up and the goal won't count. Player's reaction there says it all. Or is the goal counting? Looks like the goal will count. No, it's not. Back to the midline, but it's a goal kick. Not a goal kick, a free kick, because the player was caught offside. Three minutes have been added on, interestingly. Once again, offside flag goes up. He's thoroughly confused with those calls. Passing the ball about freely. The Cbse side, we crossed the 3-minute mark. They're on stoppage time, and the referee indicates that by blowing the whistle 35 minutes into the game at half-time. Cbse have come with a storm here at the 63rd edition of the Subroto Cup under 17 category, and goals from Hiren, a couple of instances, Moran, Bushon and Pame give the team the lead. We will go into the halftime break. Do stay tuned on Sportscast India. We have the second half coming right up.
विश्वसनीय बैंक का। SBI, हर भारतीय का बैंक।
Offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ।
Central Bank of India brings to you the future of banking, digital banking.
Welcome back as the second half of this game is underway. With CBSE taking on Air Force School in what a very good performance from CBSE so far. He's gotten through, he beat the keeper, and then the defender took care of it. The keeper came charging in, but it wasn't the best of initiations. Nevertheless, it's going to be a corner kick as CBSE look to score and pick up right where they left off. They've been utterly dominant in the first 35 minutes, which is why they have 5 goals to their name. Air Force School, a few of their fans did mention that they will come back into the game in the second half. That was prior to seeing the number of goals conceded. CBSE just get close again. Wow, I'm loving the chat box. All of you talking about which class you all are in. There we go. I think that's another good aspect. The school that is representing here will obviously have students from different grades watching. So yeah, you can go ahead and interact with each other on the chat box. So feel free to interact with the commentator as well, because action deficient matches do tend to get to me as well, although I love the game irrespective of the score. I still look for positives. Yeah, there was a prediction earlier on about 10-1. Let's see if 10-1 will come through. Prashant Shukla, Vedansh Singh supporting AFS. It's good to see you guys supporting your favorite team. Colonel FF's prediction is 5-0. Interesting. So Colonel believes it's going to remain like this. Bright Gaming says Air Force can win this game. Like I said, if they even score 1, good chance again, but not the best of shots. Even if Air Force score 1, I'm sure that'll give them a lot of confidence to go ahead and score. A lot more support for AFS coming in the chat box. Shubhashish is supporting AFS. He's from AFS Bareilly. I love the confidence, and let's hope the players can absorb that positive energy that they're getting through the chat box here. And yeah, should Air Force score a couple of goals early on, they're definitely going to be in contention. CBSE once again go for a shot from distance, but not hitting the target. Renu Yadav supporting AFS. Verona Suri supporting CBSE. Wonderful. Do keep the chat box on and running. Feel free to ask a question using the hashtag Ask Your Commentator. Or you can ask me a question nevertheless. But yeah, we usually use the hashtag technique because games where we have a lot of viewers, it's hard to keep up with comments. Air Force looking to change the pedestal of this game. The only thing that confuses me is CBSE are trailing. Apologies, AFS are trailing, and even on the defense, they don't have many players committed. You can see whenever CBSE is coming on the attack, let's say there's 3 players, I'm seeing 3 players of AFS. That brings a question as to where they are. Here comes the corner kick. Header! Not on target. Still out for another corner. Right. But yes, I see you, Bright Gaming 42. Thank you for calling me Commander. I'm not. And yeah, it's good to see you supporting Air Force School. I did have the pleasure of meeting a lot of Air Force personnel in the under 15 finals at Bengaluru. Very inspiring to hear a lot of their stories. King Boy, that's interesting comment. He says AFS बोलने से जीत man. Yeah, some comments have made me laugh so much that I often forget that I'm supposed to be the commentator and should stay composed in terms of watching the game. CBSE just constantly attacking in the first 6 minutes of the second half. It's good to see some of you supporting Air Force School. Nevertheless, that's important to support Indian football in whatever way possible. They are here playing the Subroto Cup International Football Tournament, and even though they may not be in a good pedestal, they've won plenty of games, and that's why they are here. It's a good pass. The keeper gets that initial save, but the follow-up will find its way into the back of the net. The first goal of the second half, this time coming for CBSE as well. This time as well coming for CBSE, and it's 6-0, 42 minutes into the game. Looking to get that 7th goal now. CBSE side.
अरे
Vaibhav says Satyam is equal to Ronaldo, the AFS player. Now would be a good time for him to switch on that mode, my friend, because they haven't really gotten their way in this game. I agree. They should attack rather than just containing. Good ball played onto the right side. Can create something out of this. Score the next. Oh, it's too hard with the shot. CBSE not giving a little bit of levy also to the AFS team to go on about their offense. Every time AFS get possession and decide to move forward, the team just stops them. Player down for AFS. Hope he's fine. I think the most important factor is that these players should not incur any injuries.
आर्यन को चले सर आर्यन निकालिए
Goal kick taken for AFS. They're being put to work quickly here in the second half. Already conceded one, looking to not concede more. Short corner attempted once again. They're looking to execute one of their moves. The Cbse side.
उधर जाओ आलोक उधर जा बेटा उधर जा नीचे नीचे उतरो आलोक एक प्लेयर कम है नीचे उतर जाओ इधर आओ आलोक इधर आओ इधर साइड बैक नहीं आ जाओ साइड बैक
Shot came in but not hitting the target. Abhishek Singh, yeah, I think the possession is more or less 90 to 10. And the defense haven't been the best, as pointed out by Milan. Right, gaming 42. I'm on football side, my friend. I enjoy good football nevertheless. And I'm not biased to any team here, at least in this regard. I'm not a CBSE student, otherwise I would have definitely decided to support CBSE. But yeah, he goes for goal from distance, but it's far off from hitting the target. It's good to see Vaibhav. You have some hopes for your team. I mean, it is possible. They need to keep the larger perspective in mind. You know, reduce their goal difference. Maybe try and play well in the next two matches. Although only one team make it out of each group. Drinks Break podcast says Aditya Yadav is the best player on the AFS Nationals. Of course, so that is a very important distinction. We all need to keep in mind that this game, the level of game here, the Subroto Cup, this is the international tournament. As Aditya has come in for Satyam, it's that you have the best of teams from the nation, along with teams from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, the Indian subcontinent is present here. The best teams in the category. Good to see a lot of your perspectives on the game coming in. Do continue to produce that. through, but not the best of shots. Bright Gaming, as I mentioned, my friend. I am not supporting any team. But given the fact that I'm not a CBSE kid, I would be inclined to not support CBSE. But again, commentator always remains unbiased. Sorry, wow, my intellect is being put to test. Oh, what a shot! Beautiful finish off the left foot. And goal number 7 comes in for CBSE. Well received to stop it in front of him, and off that, good finish. Who's my favorite AFS player on this match? It's a very tough question, my friend. I mean, I don't think any of these players are playing at their best, especially in terms of how they've been put to the test. But I think there's that one player a midfielder who drops back on defense and does try and win back the ball, and we see him advancing those long balls. So those few long balls that AFS had on their attack was through that one particular player. I'm not sure of his name. I'll try to look at the sheet and once again derive that. But just now, another shot was put in by CBSE. Couldn't find the back of the net again. There goes the 8th goal for CBSE. They are just attacking. That's why they're bound to score. Once again, the 3rd goal here in the second half. Samuel, the goal scorer for CBSE. Harsh Pathak, my friend, I'm not on the side of any team, like I did mention. At least I don't have a direct reference to the team, because sometimes if there's a team from Bangalore, I'm inclined to support them because I am from Bangalore or Karnataka for that matter. Nor am I a CBSE student, so I don't have that inclination to support CBSE. So I'm glad. I prefer a situation like this where I don't have a personal bias to a particular team. But yeah, I've had my days where there is a team that I may like, but at the same time, it is important to keep the game on level grounds when you're on the commentary box. You can't be biased towards a side. So Vita Devi, I did answer the question. The best player from AFS so far. We haven't seen much of, or we haven't seen the best of plays from the AFS team. But even the tall defender, I did mention a midfielder, but it's actually the tall defender there, number 85. Oh, an error from the goalkeeper. And there we go, the defender who's now on the ground. He's really distraught with that. And the reaction of him says it all. I think he's been one of the players who I've liked in terms of the performance, because he's had a lot of good interceptions. Although this is a this is not a good mark on his record. I still remember the very first minute of the game when it was 0-0. There was a good shot that came in, and it was his header that kept the ball safe. And apart from that, there were a lot of interceptions. There were a lot of long balls played by him. Even this goal right now, it was actually an interception which let the ball go wide onto the right side as one more shot comes in, this time not hitting a target. And before that error was committed, he was very well involved. So, gosh, I'm just thinking about how few of my co-commentators who I work with are different on Kabaddi when I commentate. He often tells me about the commentator's curse that I inflict. Harshit scoring the own goal. It's when you talk good about a player on the commentary box, the very next moment, it's a bad moment for them. It's exactly what happened to the defender. Good save by the goalkeeper off his left foot. Corner kick once again. Shot comes in. Simple save for the keeper. Once again, he goes for goal. Beautiful shot through the goalkeeper. And goal number 10 comes in for Cbse. Been thoroughly dominant. He was through there, but no clear-cut chance. Pame was the guy who scored the 10th goal. And honestly, Pame has also been the best player in my mind for Cbse. Especially the way he's gone about his shots. I think it's his second goal if I'm not wrong. Indeed, Milan, I see your comment. They are far away from winning. Matches like this affect the morale of a team, and they just quickly lose the standing. They don't comprehend as much in a match. And that's where the words of the coach, especially after the game, is going to be important, because they do have a few more days here in Delhi. Oh, come on, you can't see a throw-in reaching the forward, especially a throw-in from almost near the midline. A shot after that which hit the post, didn't play. Avidu's come in and a simple shot. Rejoice, Cbse. Once again I say rejoice. You guys have played beautifully. Vidu's checked into the game for Kunal. A change in the goalkeeping lineup for CBSE. He's having a very good day today. Pamed, number 27 for CBSE. Tons of goals for him. Through again. And it should be the next goal. Oh! He tried to dribble through. Around 8 minutes remain in this game. And AFS would just want this match to end soon, so that they can put this behind. Milan, I see your comment, the last one, but to be honest, this tends to happen with teams, especially when this is equivalent to playing the nationals, right? And this is beyond that because you have few international teams coming in. So what tends to happen is that teams don't comprehend or anticipate performances of the opponents, because this is not your consolidated state teams, right? Even though they're all representing a state, or you're representing CBSE or AFS for that matter. So you can't comprehend a same standard of game. So let's take for example how Kerala is a very good team in Santosh Trophy, Kerala or Goa, and you expect a very good team from Kerala if it was the Santosh Trophy or a nationals. But this is a school that is coming out of that particular state, which means it's not entirely that state team. So the prep you keep with regards to that is often different. And for some teams, the varying standards play a big factor as well. So for CBSE also, they come through those clusters where the schools do initially participate, and then they participate in that state level, and then they move forward. So that's where some teams are not able to play at the same level, and sometimes it's just the opening match trouble that happens here in the Subroto Cup. But I wouldn't take anything away from either of these teams. Once again through on that left side, looking for number 12. One more conceded, this time number 12. And it's almost a goal every 5 minutes. Through again, perhaps seeing one more goal. Good stop by the goalkeeper. He got that right. Cross collected by the goalkeeper. Indeed, Bright Gaming. I'm sure they can put out a better performance in one of the other games that they have remaining in their pool. Milan says they need to keep the winner mentality, otherwise they won't be able to score. Also true. I think we've seen teams that's trailing. You need to have that mindset that you can come back from this. The AFS have barely gone in on the forefront to get through and score. Maybe the one or two times they got through were offside. Well controlled, and goal number 13 comes in. Shikhar, my friend, indeed, that did turn out to be the occurrence. Joyce says, Acha commentating. Thank you so much, Joyce. I appreciate that. Milan. Indeed, my friend, they haven't rigorously played on the defensive end. When we look at the teams, Pame, once again, I'm getting bored calling out his name, and he scored that many goals. Beautiful ball over the defense. His teammate on the left collects it, but the finish didn't come through. This time the header will lead to goal number 14. And now it's less than 5 minutes per goal. The second half, a lot more goals coming in. Abhishek Singh, my friend, in like dal chawal before the game. Well, that's an interesting factor. I know of some people who actually do prefer eating something like that. Like I've seen people who eat plain dal. Some have a little bit of rice. And when you reach the college level, you find all sorts of superstitions. Some don't eat at all. Some smoke. Never do that, please. And yeah, I think it would be interesting to see how players have their own pre-game routines, all the way from a certain food they eat, certain music they listen to, certain way of stretching. AFS kickoff so far. I'm not going to comment on that, Shikhar. But yeah, well put through. Thank you so much, Bright Gaming 42. Means a lot. Will we see one more goal? Yes, we will. Number 15. We're in the last minute of the game. Of course, stoppage time will see some moments added on, but sheer dominance continues for the side. France versus Gurugram. Shikhar, my friend, you've amused me time and again with so many comments. Thank you so much. I just, for some reason in my head, I'm assuming all of you are in school, right? So I feel Shikhar is that dude in class who's always entertaining everyone. Kudos to you, my friend. What happened to Aditya Yadav? He was the best player in AFS Nationals. Oh, sure, not the ideal start for him. And this is where I think when you come at a tournament like this, where you're meeting teams all over, you realize you're stepping forward from a lower level to a sea where every player has played a lot. There we go. Full-time whistle has been blown. And a staggering start for Cbse. What a performance from them to kick off their campaign here at the Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. The 63rd edition live from Delhi. 15-0 is the full-time score. Air Force School, not the ideal start, but they will hope to recover from this in their next games. A good start for Cbse. They will hope to keep it up in order to win their pool and make it to the next round. But before that, they're going to have to play a few games. Thank you so much to all our viewers for joining in and also for keeping the game engaging on the chat box. Do stay tuned. Do subscribe to Sportscast India for the best of sporting action. This is your commentator, Ryan James, signing off. Have a nice day.